Happy New Year! After a really busy December, I'm back here doing a full account of everything that I've purchased in the last 60 days. This is my mail call. Welcome to the Infinity Closet. I am Peter. I'm back here doing whatever it is that I do. December was ridiculously busy for me. I ran around all over the area picking up all of the Studio Series BotBot, Siege, and what's that other line? There's another line. Cyberverse, stuff that I hadn't picked up over the course of 2019, so I was scrambling trying to get everything together. I got pretty much everything, all packaging variants, all blah blah blah, done. So that feels pretty good. And on the side, I picked up some vintage stuff, so we're going to run through that. You'll notice a theme here. Normally I buy things in themes because I get on wavelengths and I want to stick to it. Here's a box. What's in this box? Hot chicken ramen stew type. Oh, hey, cool. Here's some stuff. TFCon in Reston, in Virginia, or TFCon DC. Before we jump into the vintage stuff, we'll jump into this. Picked up a couple of Legends things. I got, who's this, Kickback and Gong, or Braun, from Legends. These have been eluding me for a while. I don't know why, but I finally got them, so yay, that's good. I don't know where to put them now. I should have checked this box before I started recording. What else? We've got two more Legends pieces. We've got Broadside and the Gen 2 Megatron, which is the Blitzwing mold and the Broadside mold. So pretty straightforward. Nothing really fancy to talk about there. There they are. Got them. Woo! First up, we've got Inventa Magna from Mastermind Creations. That's their take on Skylinks. And also from Mastermind Creations, got their Gravis and Ebrius, which is their Guzzle and Brawn. MMC's reformatted R34 Solintris, which is their take on IDW More Than Meets the Eye Roller. Okay, rolling over to the vintage section, I've got, first and foremost, we're going to go kind of chronologically, I guess, because it's kind of short, kind of not short. I've got 3 sticker packs. I've got, they're by Diamond, and they go with the Stick and Play book, which is packed away somewhere. But it's 3 of the 4 available sticker packs. We've got the Attack Pack, the Battle Pack, and the Fighter Pack, which just contain 6 lenticular stickers each, covering the 1984 characters. Brawn, Huffer, Jazz, Thundercracker, Rumble, Trailbreaker in this one. Sideswipe, Bumblebee, Blue Streak, what was that? Laserbeak, come on, lenticulate. Is that a word? Lenticulate? Mirage and Prowl in this one, and the Fighter Pack has Ironhide, Ratchet, Frenzy, Ravage, Megatron, and Gears. Why you would put Gears in the Fighter Pack? I mean, I know he's strong and all, but I don't know. Ratchet's a fighter, so don't confuse that. But yeah, it's interesting. The Battle Pack has Bumblebee in it. The Attack Pack has Huffer in it. I wouldn't think of Huffer as an attacker. In fact, Trailbreaker's in the Attack Pack, but Trailbreaker's function, I believe, is defensive strategist, so that's not attack related. I think they just put whatever, wherever, because why not? Because merchandising. So anyway, they're all sealed. I need to get that Style Number 1 pack, which would be interesting. These retailed, they have Kmart stickers on them for $1.38, $1.38, and yeah, really neat. To find them sealed is I mean, they're hard to find, so I don't know. Glad to have them. Very cool. Okay, what else? Okay, up next, we're moving into our thematic thing for this mail call. I've got 3 of the 4 Generation 2 European, or so Gen 2 Euro or Gen 2 UK Power Masters. Now the Power Masters were a little bit different in Generation 2 than they were, and I say a little bit different, I mean a lot bit different than they were in Generation 1. In Generation 1, they were the Power Master, had the little Power Master engine that would transform and unlock the transformation of the figure, and then you had Optimus Prime and Darkwing and Dreadwind and Slapdash and Getaway and Joyride and Double Dealer, of course. And Overlord if you're counting Japan, but they were called God Masters over there. We're talking about Power Masters. So in Generation 2, Power Masters were basically just little garbage molds with pullback motors. So I've got 3 of the 4 here. I've got Bullet Bike and Stax. They're the two Decepticons from the set, and they are awful. Delightfully awful, but still awful. People give GoBots a bad rap because they're really simplistic or supposedly simplistic. They're the Kmart Transformers or whatever. But that's not the case. A lot of GoBots are way better than these. These have, their cards are a little, this was a little bendy but no crease. This has a little ding in it. A little ding in it, but that's okay. These are, ugh. And Stax is made of all sorts of gold plastic, so I could, does it have that swirl? It might. I should buy an extra Stax and smush them. Anyway, they have pullback motors. They're really simple. They can roll in either mode, which is neat. And then on the Autobot side of things, I have Ironhide. And he's Ironhide. It says, battle-tested veteran. He's endured dozens of Decepticon attacks. This stubborn survivor has incredible strength, and his armor plating, he's easy to track but impossible to destroy. So that makes me think that they want this to be Generation 1 Ironhide, even though he looks completely different, head and everything. But, it's neat. These were allegedly supposed to be released in the US, but did not make it due to the discontinuation of Generation 2 in the US. So these were released in Australia, the UK, Europe. There's Israeli stickers on the back here, so presumably they were released there too. These have a pick and save sticker on the back with a barcode over. Whoop. So you have the original barcode, and then you have a pick and save sticker over that on two of these, and then the Israeli stickers are on one of them. So that's interesting. So I need to pick up Mean Streak. He's the last. He's a funny car. He's the last of the Power Masters that I need to pick up to have that set carded, and then I will do my best to kind of gently flatten out the bent cards and then put them away until such time that I can display them. Knee and Foxwire, that's their IDW More Than Meets the Eye and Lost Light Nickel and the Pet. Of DX9's Henry, which is their take on Wild Rider. Also moving forward with X-Transbots Generation 2 versions of the Stunticons, I got their Breakdown and their Wild Rider. And picked this up from our friends at Captured Prey. It's a Million Publishing Ghost Shooter figure. It was an exclusive back in 2014 or 2015. And Legends Wheelie, which comes with Shoota Go, the character from Master Force. And it also comes with a little adapter from Shapeways so that you can make, if you pull the head off of your Ghost Shooter figure and put the adapter in place, then you can turn your Ghost Shooter figure into a Headmaster Ghost Shooter figure. Okay, so moving on to what are my two favorite pieces of this mail call. We've got two more Generation 2 Europe pieces. We've got Sizzle and we've got Blaze. Blaze and Sizzle are the two of the Generation 2 Sparkabots. Now there are 4 total Generation 2 Sparkabots. However, 2 of them are Decepticons. 2 of the Firecon molds, and they're still Decepticons in Generation 2. They're just called Sparkabots under a big flagship banner. So you've got 2 original Generation 1 Sparkabots called Sparkabots in Generation 2, and you've got 2 Firecons from Generation 1 called Sparkabots in Generation 2. It's confusing, and it gets worse. So you got Sizzle, you've got Blaze, using the Generation 1 Sizzle mold and the Generation 1 Fizzle mold, renamed as Blaze, and then confirmed somewhere in fiction that this is Generation 1 Fizzle in a new body. On the packaging, you have Sizzle's card art and Fizzle's card art, or Blaze's card art, on the wrong figures, and this confusion carried forward in, oh my God, it's awful, this confusion carried forward in the comics as well. They were confused in Generation 1, they were confused in Generation 2, they're confused on the card art. These are generally confused. So these two here, translucent art, or I say translucent art, translucent plastic on the figures using the original Generation 1 molds. Guzzle is absent. He's not released as part of this set, and that's fine, whatever. These are 2 really neat, just nice candy colored, delicious looking figures. And the 2 Firecons that became Sparkabots, or, it's Flame Feather and Sparkstalker. Cindersaur did not see release in Generation 2. He was, however, given a nod in the Generation 2 BotCon set, where he was I want to say, Cybertron, Megatron, redecoed in blue and green or something, blue and pink, I don't know. Some delicious Generation 2, like bright neon flavor. So these are really neat, really nice cards, really nice figures. I'm gonna guess that their spark function works because they're carded, so neat. Very cool. Gonna get those Firecons carded. They're somewhere back there, loose and kind of beat up. But yeah, so that really puts a dent in my carded Generation 2 stuff for things that are specifically Generation 2 European. MMC's Ocular Max subline, the Perfection series. This is the first one of these that I've picked up from their all-in-one Bruticus set. What do they call him? He's called Impetus, and it's I don't think it says what the big it's Bruticus. It's gonna be Bruticus. So this is their Vortex figure. Lastly, one of the convention exclusives is Ocular Max Perfection Series Regenesis, Sphinx Regenesis PS01R. It's another use of the Sphinx mold from Ocular Max. It's in a Generation 2 concept art deco, with little alligator scales and alligator tampos on the side. Wonderful watermelon-y green and pink deco, and just a really cool piece. I love this use of the mold. It comes with the alternate head, the one based on the original toy, the original Gen 1 toy or Diaclone toy with the funny mask, and yeah, really neat. So that's pretty cool. So that about does it for the mail call for the month of January, or December, November, December. It's January now. I'm recording this January 1st. So a lot of cool stuff. 2019 was really good for us, and we're hoping 2020 is just as good. So until then, we'll see you next time. Take care. Hey everyone, thanks for taking the time to listen to me yammer like a lunatic about the things that I keep in my storage unit. I really appreciate it. If you want to, you can feel free to like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff, ring the bell, do all the YouTubey stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.